So hello, so who are you?
Hi Chabaks, nice to have you in our company. We are Shenzhen Fei, shortly faytech, and we are producing touch monitors and touch PCs for industrial customers and business to business.
So who are you, where are you from?
I'm German, married to a Chinese wife, and we together run the company here in China, Shenzhen.
Alright, so let's go to your factory.
Perfect. We're in Hongmen Technology Park. They are in China, let's say, famous for security gates. And we are here in one of the buildings in the whole floor 4. And let's get shortly to the elevator.
Yeah.
We came here by 2010, February 2010. We had our first start of production. We started our own preparation for production by end of 2009. And now we are producing for 3 years in our own factory, you will see here. First we started one building further at 600 square meter, and now we have 1,300 square meters.
Alright, so you make, what do you make?
Well, basically here is one missing. We do touch PCs, touch monitors. It means wherever there is an interaction with the user, there is something where we want to be part of it. We make in the point of sale a lot of touch PCs. That means where you get information about products, where you can print out information. Or, that's not ours, one more. Or for example for machine steering. That means you have now a machine and the whole system runs on our PC, and you make the interaction with the machine over a device from us. Or easily said, I start with this, with the fitness machine. We have in Germany one of the larger fitness machine manufacturers, and we did for him a special device where customers go with their card to the with their RFID card to the machine, and it sets automatically to the weight and everything what they want to do. And probably we start with this. So welcome to our company, and we can have a look shortly, probably first on these two devices, because they are really they stand for what we are doing. So this one, what said, are running now in over 700 fitness machines already in Germany. It's a 10.1 inch touch PC with capacitive touch, waterproof, and that's important, rugged, and with an RFID integrated. So you know, you have in a fitness machine, you have vibration through doing the weights. You have high humidity because of sweat and water, and for sure in the night it goes sometimes to below 0. And they had first a model which didn't fulfill their how to say requirements, and we started last year to set up this machine, and it's now in operation in over 700 fitness machines in Germany, and the customer is really so happy. We can take him officially as a quote. You can see him also in our newsletters and
so basically they come to you, they say you need this function, and you just do it.
Right. This is one of the craziest things we so far did. It's a scanner integrated, you see? It's a 3D scanner integrated.
Oh, there, on your hand?
Yeah. Not on my hand, but yeah, you can see the 2D scanner. I tell you, it's really funny. It's a printer, a webcam, and it's all connected via an all-in-one cable to a PC where it's a 3G UMTS modem, and it has even a phone connector here in a standard RG11 port. So what they are doing, it's for Tunisian police cars, and the pilot run is finished, and it was really good. 40 police cars in Tunisia run now with it, and the police guys, the Tunisian have a passport which you can scan. So the idea is they scan yourself on the street, then they have a face recognition software, then they make a face scan, so they can have you completely. They can scan you later also out of the masses. Okay, we shouldn't think if this is right or not, but they can easily say
that. They can scan people out of the masses.
For sure, when they had the face recognition system integrated. It's going everywhere in the world. I mean, nobody wants to talk about this clearly, but this is what they can. Right, and then they can even print out a fine when the guy was too fast or whatever.
This
easily
is
said.
Printing fines.
Yeah.
And it's just running Windows.
They have, they have, let's say what we are doing is we are always providing the hardware. And our typical customer is somebody who has an application or who has a project, and they are the application designer. And they have an own software stack which runs over the layer. They right now still use WinXP and are right now migrating to Linux system. It's, they go with a Debian base. Yeah.
Right.
And all with a very nice cutout of a CNC block.
What is a CNC
case.
block?
It's a complete aluminium block, and there goes a machine and makes the cutouts. It's very nice, very you feel it. It's a very good feeling. Something like this.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, probably we have a look at our office part. So this is easily said our most important office. With Afei and Sherry. Afei is our PMC, so that means he managed the whole material flow in our company, from buying over sourcing to put it in the right time on the in the warehouse, in the quality testing, on the assembly line, and that it goes out. And Sherry is my assistant. So what we are doing is, here's my wife, Fan. Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I think you can't give the hand. So yeah, we are basically doing the management of the company, and it's really a good combination. You know, it's my wife takes care that everything in the administration runs well, that we pay the right wages, that we pay the right prices, that there's no theft. And
so you're basically the CEO, right?
She's a boss. She's
you're the boss.
She's a super boss.
All right. All right.
And I mean, I'm the lucky boy. I can follow what I like. You know, I can do the product design. I can follow up the project, and I have somebody who can, who holds my,
and
realizes everything.
You're the CTO.
I'm the general manager. We had it in the same. But basically, I take care about the technical stuff.
All right. Cool.
Okay, we go further. Our sourcing team, with Terry and Pansy.
Hello.
So they are here, the guys easily said for sure to make secure that we have the right suppliers, the right quality, and that everything fits like the customer wants.
Okay.
你就可以说中文，没有英文. So they just speak English. I try a little bit Chinese, but it's still at the beginning. Our accounting office with Ahoy and assistant who's right not here. And then the department easily said who's probably mostly in contact with the guys who watch your movies. So our international sales department with one of our most experienced, still one of the youngest in our company, but still really the girl who's making great projects. Okay, you can see
right now. Emailing,
marketing materials.
Yeah.
So Jen is she's in our company the girl who's taking care about all marketing, about the web page. So whenever there is a complaint, you're not happy or suggestions, please go to Jen. What's that? Serena is doing a great thing of projects. Probably you can have a talk about car wash. You want to say something? Or are you going to?
Car wash.
Too shy. Yeah, Serena, what's going on with car wash?
You have the mic.
Oh, okay. No, then I say it. It's she handles in America one of the biggest car washing company manufacturers. So the company which produces car washing streets.
Okay.
And on every entrance now in this car washing street there is a 15-inch touch PC. That's a project of Serena, a high brightness, rugged, waterproof. And so when somebody wants to have his car washed, easily said, by the company, they use it over our PC, and I think over 100 streets are already running with our system.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, Junke is our Chinese sales guy. Yeah, Joanna, Mark, Kieran, and that's the team who's in contact with you.
What are these things?
I'm managing some product.
Yeah.
Then display it on Alibaba.
All right.
Yeah.
Selling in China, the products.
No, it's in English.
Sorry. Alibaba is worldwide.
Yeah.
It's a sourcing site, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Cool.
Okay, we go further. We have right now a customer here. Hello. I hope it's okay that you are that you are moved. That's a very interesting customer here. He's running a bars.
Yeah.
And we made for him a 15-inch touchscreen. It's really, you can, it's vandalism secure, right? And for sure in bars, probably you could even hit the bad guys out of the bar. Okay.
At the end of the day, good quality, good stuff. Been working together for like, what, 3 years?
3 years, I think so.
Like that. So now we are trying to get upgrades going.
Upgrade?
Yep, well, new version.
All right. And, what is technology?
Yeah, it's a compound glass, right? And so it's 2 glass parts glued together, and that makes it double the strength, as I said, for sure.
Nice.
Also secure.
You say welcome Sharbax on this device?
That should be you, or this is a 42-inch touch PC. It's a dual touch. So this is one, for example, very interesting. Frank, probably you can say something. Frank is our new guy from the US going for support us for international sales. He's the only one who still has no faytech t-shirt because we don't have your fit, as I said. No, okay, I have the microphone. What we are doing here is to have, let's say, stylish, large-side touch PCs, also as a kiosk. For example, that it goes from the bottom to the top. And that's, for example, what we now install in, just you came from New York, in some hotels, like in a budget hotel for a test installation, but even we are talking with some major brands now to have installation. I don't know if it's allowed to say, I think not, or we keep it out. But really, you can Google a hotel Lindsay Lohan was lately, is going to install one of the systems.
And we've got 32, 42, and 55-inch screens. They're
all right.
IR touchscreens.
IR touch.
Yeah, that's dual touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all Windows 8 compatible.
Nice.
Dual touch.
What would the hotel do with this? What's the idea?
Well, let me give you an example. There's a hotel, I'm thinking one in San Diego. It's a wayfinder. It's, you're here.
Yeah.
And the map of the hotel is completely on the screen, and you can then find where you want to go in the hotel. And you can do this to
all the
find out
different
where you
things
want.
they might have.
That's
What's
right.
a nice place is a hotel,
restaurants,
swimming pool,
bars, everything.
Metro,
Wayfinder.
metro station.
Yeah.
Yep,
Where's
that's what
the
we-
business lounge? Where's the
Everything.
Right.
spa?
Everything.
We are now working with one hotel to have a complete integration. That means that you check in on the system, and that you even don't need a real person, easily said, to make
nice.
the check-in.
And you're going to see large format, more and more large format screens like this in retail locations, supermarkets, in shopping malls, in Disneyland, those kinds of entertainment locations, because it's a great way to find your way around the location.
Every 7-Eleven should buy one from you.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yes.
And this one has these have embedded PC. This one has an embedded PC in it.
It's a complete PC.
It's a complete all-in-one.
Where's the PC in here?
It's
Inside the
integrated.
frame.
Somewhere inside.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a complete all-in-one interactive
Here.
touch device.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So
We make.
what's over here in the wall?
Oh, we can just go shortly. Probably we go on the session. Okay, let's go. This is our high seller, at least in volume. This is the one we sell most. It's used in Siemens windmill machines. It's used, Cromwell uses it in their self-food machines. So it's just a single touch monitor, easily said, which is connected to a PC. It can be also to a Raspberry Pi or to an embedded device. We have drivers for that, that you can make an integration.
So basically you just connect something like VGA or HDMI or something, and then the USB for the touch.
Right. Or serial. That's, for example, in police cars, they always tend to use serial still as a device. This is our most sold touch monitor. This is easily said our most sold touch PC. It's an 8-inch touch PC. That's a complete PC now. It's with an embedded design. For example, we have an installation in Germany with 500 8-inch touch PCs. It should be on. Yeah. With 8-inch touch PCs, it's in all travel agencies of the Deutsche Bahn, where the on the counter work with this kind of machines.
What is the touch technology here?
This is a resistive touch.
Okay.
Let's say the old standard normal technology.
Okay.
This one is a flat. We had outside a capacitive, here the infrared, and this one is an SAW. So we have already all the touch technologies.
What's SAW?
It means sound acoustic waves. That means you put over a glass a sound wave, and you break it with your finger, and there the system receives the touch. And it's very good for make it vandalism secure, easily said. This one is, I think our engineers have something like this. This is a high brightness one. So it goes up to 1000 nits. That means you can read it also directly under sunlight. And we invested there a lot of work, easily said, to make our systems sunlight readable. Be careful. I think let's go to the engineer room.
So this making sunlight readable is just made brightness, or is some other things involved?
There's always several things involved. Let's say the high brightness is a hammer method, easily said. I mean, when you make it high brightness, that's always quite good readable. But you have to also work with the reflections and with the optical bonding faults, and there we experiment much. What I really want to show is this. Here's the entrance to the working area, and it's really what we stand for. And I want that our company, let's say, whenever somebody walks into the company, that he reads it, and that he in the morning thinks, okay, what can I do today to make one step into the right direction to receive this goal. So the most important thing is we are quite a young company. We started just 2010 in production, that we really make every day a progress, and that's for what I want to say.
0% defects?
We are really reaching it. We are on a good way. I can say it frankly. When we started 2010, we had on some series even still higher single point defects, but we are now on several products strongly below zero, strongly below 1. Sorry, strongly below 0. So strongly below 1%, and that's where we want to go. So the next step is to reach 0.5 and go further. Let's have a look into the engineer room. Hey, yeah. Okay, that's here our, let's say, that's the heart of the company and the development. Probably we start. I don't know what you are doing here. You want to have a
netboard, 网络主板 and network board, network main board.
Network main board.
Yes, right.
Yes, network. You see in the Android the system.
And the Allwinner A10 there. Allwinner CPU.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So we have for we have two projects for metro stations, for not metro stations but for subways, to have one is a dual display and one is a single display to show via network information on the panels, and he's testing now. I think this should be quite a long cable. We also work with HDMI expander, USB extender for a project. And what really important is here, these two guys and the third over. So really everything we design, we design first in-house. That means you see it here, he's now doing a cable specification. And that's the complete product specification happens in our company. And for sure we can't do everything for ourselves. But what we are doing is that we completely specify it, that we completely design it, and then give it out or do it for ourselves.
What's involved in
Do you see here, for
cable,
example? Oh my God, you can't imagine, really. It's I don't want to say anything bad, but when you give a normal cable specification out in China, or you just say I want to have a cable with this cables, then you get a cable which 100% don't pass CE. And so we make here a direct cable specification where it must be shielded, how the inner structure is. That at the end we know it passes CE, and that's for sure what we have to fulfill. When we don't do this, forget about it. It will never pass CE.
What is he doing? Is it design software for cables? What is that?
No. It's you see it here. For this is, for example, a cable which we use for our IP65 models, and it goes here through the case, so it closes completely waterproof. And so this is completely, that's what he did here. So he made the cable. This is in the internal part. This is going out in the external. And for sure we must tell the suppliers how the cable shall be done. And it's really important that we really specify every point, you know, where it's shielded, how it's shielded, and when we don't do it, it don't pass at the end CE, FCC or whatever.
For example, making a very long HDMI cable is not a piece of cake.
Let's say At least in China, it's often more difficult than you expect. And for example, it's not easy to find in China a cable which passes CE. That's no joke. And you have to check for the right delivery partners and to check for the right design.
My multi-plug adapter at home just broke. I used it one day. It's today. It was cheap, but it doesn't work anymore.
So you see, he's doing now our new backcase design and checking for that it right fits.
What is that?
That's going to be our new 7-inch to 10-inch touch monitor series, where he's now checking the last points on the design before we go opening the mold. So that means we invest into a big steel, how to say, machine where the ABS is injected and it comes out at the end our case.
Big steel machine.
Oh, sorry, I mean in Germany I could say it better. It's here.
What does he do? These guys.
He's that's basically Gary. Okay, you have to give one smile into the camera. Gary is our oldest engineer and our oldest employee. So my wife, myself, and Gary easily said we started this. He's since end of 2009 here, and with him we prepared to start the operation and everything. And yeah, at the beginning we had times where we both sit on the assembly line, but these times are over now, easily said. And he's taking care, about that. Everything of our products runs well, right?
Where did you meet? Where did you meet?
Meet?
You still know?
No. You met.
It was very funny on Hello China, but I think the portal is down. You replied to a job offer. I think we did that time. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So top engineer guy, right?
He's without him, no. We are lucky to have him. Thanks.
Cool.
Okay. Basically, I hope we can have something high brightness. Wait, Samyang. Okay, kann ich ja? Okay. This is some. He takes, when we are working on this, he takes on glasses, and because it's really, I told you, we go to the high brightness, and I don't know. You shouldn't look directly into it, because it really is. We are setting this up now for a metro station again in Hong Kong and in Australia, where it shall be outdoor and showing advertisement. Okay. And for sure, customer specification is to have 1,000 nits. Yeah. It must reach high temperature. So we also going to test places. And what he's now testing is to have the foils. And inside the reflection of the brightness, if it's well distributed, and for that we have some machines.
Cool.
Okay.
Right. Cool.
Let's look further. Here's our second room now with engineers. Again, one more cut designer. We can have a look what he's doing. Yeah. He's preparing now. You see, for example, that's interesting. You saw over there first the 3D drawing, which Jen made, the second CAD designer. There it's still that you can look well into it, and then we have to transfer it in machine code, easily said, which is forwarded to the case manufacturers, and that's strictly 2D design. Yeah. Okay. Nick is our now, let's say, second engineer, senior engineer. He's now, for sure, the good informed people know it. We test on a Raspberry Pi for a project, and we integrate it in our existing mainboard structure.
And it is circular, or it is the nail picture.
Okay. So what's the CPU here?
Is a real type.
Realtek.
Realtek.
MIPS. This is a Broadcom. The Raspberry Pi. This one.
Sunshine CPU.
Sunshine is not the Raspberry Pi. This.
Sunshine.
No, it's a Raspberry.
I should know.
Probably in China they call it different, huh?
Oh yeah, but it's not Broadcom. This no.
I think Raspberry Pi is Broadcom.
Samsung.
Oh, okay. Samsung is Samsung,
Pi.
right? Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And some PCB designs.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
Okay, let's go further. Here for the Chinese guys, our text in Chinese. And then, okay, our production manager, he's on the assembly line. So he has his own room. So let's go, let's make a complete work. And With our production manager, we are really lucky. He had, before he came to us, the production of Hitachi monitors in Shenzhen, but they closed. It was a CRT production, and he now was also the one from 2010 beginning, who's from the beginning here, and this is really something special. We started with 10 people, and still 8 of these 10 people with whom we started, we are still here, and this is in China quite special that people really stay in one place for such a long time. But for me, it's important. I want to build up knowledge. And for sure, to build up knowledge, you must keep the people and further educate. So that was a warehouse. Here some goods which are going to ship, I don't know, today or tomorrow. That's easily said daily, every 1-2 days production.
How many do you produce per month?
I mean, we are still small or a specialist. When I came to China 2008, we did around 400-500 touch monitors a month. Now we are at around 2,000 touch monitors, touch PCs. And hopefully, with the help of your audience, next time you visit us, we are at 4,000-5,000. So that's the incoming material inspection team. So you see here, we really test every part, easily said. And you see here, he measures if every screw holes are right. We make visual inspection. We make testing of the cables if they are done right, if the impedance inside everything is right, and. Yes, I don't know what they are doing here. Pardon? Oh, okay. I went over here. Well, she's testing a DC-DC, I would say. Yeah, one of our internal DC-DC boards. She's testing if there are any wrong settings. He's one of our most important guys. He repairs and analyzes every defect which happens on the assembly line. And that's also an important thing of us. So we have an incoming material quality control, but then we have also, meanwhile, in the production or in aging, any fault that happens, we really analyze it. So we are ISO certified, so we really take everything serious and have a complete circle that says.
There's no like factory assembly line that can be perfect, right? You always need engineers, kind of like at the end, right, to make it work.
Just an example, this should be, it's a Tianma panel or it's a Hanstar panel. I have to look also for myself. That's a Tianma panel. We buy the Tianma panels directly from Tianma. So there is nobody between or whatever.
Is it Chinese Tianma?
Tianma is Chinese, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they are quite okay.
Yeah.
From quality, it's they are all more or less the same. I mean, if you have a Samsung and Tianma, I mean, now everything belongs to Foxconn. But even that we have in aging. After aging, we had now brand new panels. Yeah, we had a defect rate of 4%, which we could find out in aging, and we checked with Tianma technicians, and it was a bad production lot, even from companies like Tianma. And this is for sure, but this is a very important goal of us, that we really find everything out. That means
before shipping.
Right. That's our point. All defects are allowed to happen meanwhile in production, but when we ship out, the product must be perfect. So, and they are now testing some panels. I think it's an extra work because we right now had in production a problem. And whereas here, Xianggan, he's our quality leader, and he what's that? When any problems happen, he's the one who has to be punished for it. He said no. Yeah. And yeah, they too. Let's say their main work is really that they analyze the faults, that they make how to say spreadsheets, analyze which delivery partner is the wrong one, and so on and so on. Okay.
All right.
Let's go. We come from the behind. So let's have a look at the aging. So after a product is finished, we make a complete test, a complete product test. And after aging finished, we make again a complete product test. That really, what's that? That we analyze what's going on, what's defect, and that's now a part of the production which we did in the morning. I don't know if this. I don't choose this video.
Who chooses the video?
I will tell you later. I don't know, I must say. I wonder. I think normally it's Chinese.
Which DJ is this? Standard test. How long time does it need to aging?
We make an 8 hours test on. So every device which is sent out runs for minimum 8 hours. It's next time, easily said, you come. I hope you have a temperature room here. We still have to put regularly our products in the temperature room, and also here a clean room. this is now our girls. They put the touch panels on the monitors, on the panels, and it's even that this is not a clean room. We really are easily said better than the other suppliers we had. We do it by ourselves because we don't accept any seeable dust between touch panel and panel.
This is removing dust with the pen.
Right, they hit the dust out of the frame, right? Okay. Because it's even that it's delivered, it's from manufacturer. There is dust inside. So let's go to our heart, easily said, our production line. And it's a little bit, I mean, what's that? We are still small, but a small joke. We had an audit from Siemens, so this is the end. They have a test, and then go
Let's start with the beginning. Where's the beginning?
Let's go for the beginning. We had an audit from Siemens last year, and they called us on the phone. And you have in China some numbers you can easily change. And they had one of our assistants on the team. And they said, okay, how many assembly lines do you had? And she said, 1, but you can understand it like 18. And he said, oh, 18, not bad. No, she said 1. And then, okay, 10. No, just 1. Oh, then it must be a long one. And we said, yes, but and they came, and probably they were a little bit disappointed. But even we are Siemens audited, so we are officially delivery partner of Siemens. And what's that? This is now a beginning. They do now several steps. She's now doing our new stand feed, not stand feed, and putting just the rubber part. This is really too easy. Just the rubber part onto it, and preparing a stand production. This is more interesting. We had it on the foyer. This is now, we right now produce again 150 of the 10.1 inch capacitive touch PCs. And you see she prepares the heat paste between backside cooling profile, metal shade, where we then install all the devices on. And this is now a between production.
Many screws, how many? A bunch. Okay.
我不知道，我不可以说，多少这个我们用，多少这个我们现在用，在多。螺丝就啊，这个。多少螺丝我们用？这是弯的，多少螺丝我们用？一共三种不够。30? I would say it was 30. 30没有30。不要说。Okay, well, let's see. Okay, no, let's first have a presentation. That's Michael,
Hi.
Our production manager, and what's that? Also from the beginning here, February 2010, and perfect, really. He understood what we want, what the customer wants, and makes secure that the production is like it should be. Okay, those are really easy steps. That's also more cooling paste.
Cooling paste.
Yeah,
because you use Intel CPU.
Yes, we don't have embedded, so we need a very good cooling system. Yes,
cooling paste is important.
Right. You see it here, and then he fixed the mainboard on it.
Yeah.
And this is it goes. This is something special. We have somewhere here. We have a mainboard. So we have the CPU on the back side, and then we put it directly here. You see it? Yeah? Interfere in the production. Then this is all designed by ourselves. So you see it fits perfectly on the cooling profile, and then it's fixed, and the heat goes easily set directly through and out of the case.
Nice.
And also, for example, this is what we really take care. When you look at the cables, they are all shielded, so we really take care about the CE.
Is that what the gold is?
And
for shielding?
Yeah, it's for shielding. That our products easily said pass every certification and regulation.
It needs to work for a while, at least.
And that definitely has to.
Guarantee like 12 years, or how does it work?
20 years. 2 years we give a 2 years full guarantee.
But
we offer also 3. We offer also 3 years up to 5 years when somebody needs. Okay, they put some stands between, and
what?
A stand.
Stand.
Touch monitor stand. It's. I think I must admit we wait on a part. Today is the wrong day to come in, and so they put something between and makes this not with full throttle. But tomorrow this all 150 pieces go out. Okay. And so they put some stand production between. Probably we can have here a more finished. Michael. Let's have a look. Here we have some preparation. Probably we go over to them, or we make. Let's make it right. Let's go to the other side.
What's she doing?
She integrates now. She's now almost finished. Easily said.
What is this?
This is an. That's. You know, we do it exactly like the customer wants, and this is really easy. That's a daughter board we designed for him. He wants to have a changeable small board where he has USB and ear out, sound, mic in, and the SD card slot for the operation system. And she now tests the boards and the operation system.
So where in the product would this be? That would be inside somewhere?
Yeah, it's integrated.
That's like kind of like a slot?
It's integrated here.
In and out, you can put in, put out if you want something else?
Yeah.
All right, in the future, upgrade, kind of?
For example. Also, yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, looking backwards.
Careful.
Wait. All right.
So this was quite, and because you asked so much about the cables, it's really, I feel like it's almost a joke, but it's really, you can't imagine how much headache us the cables give. And okay, he's also in this.
That's a stand?
Yeah, that's a really. I'm really proud. I think we make the most stable touch stands you can have, and you see it. You could kill people with it, but that's it all about it. So when you touch our system, there shall be no moving. Easily said.
Good quality.
You can. I mean, it's really heavy. It's. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 mm steel.
You make the heaviest stands in the market.
I think something like this. Yeah. So they are also here in. Okay, he's now doing the daughter board, the internal board. This is, for example, a design we completely did. That means we went with the customer through it how he wants. Probably otherwise you can see here. And so we designed the board. Important is here we made an all-in-one connector and made an own cable we can see later where all the communication devices he needs with the PC go just over one cable. And so it's very easy. They install it. Just plug in one cable and it's finished, easily said.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's now just connecting mainboards to the parts. I mean, you see there are quite a lot of cables. You have to be careful. And but for example, what you see also, we make to every connection which can get lost, we made a second fixation. For example, we at the end we put some glue on it that it holds vibration, or we put a special tape over it that we really make secure. However vibration is that nothing happens.
Is this outdoor machine or not?
No, it's basically could be, but no. This is an indoor machine.
150 finished tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. It's basically because we have a mixture. Normally we need for this when it's all organized. No, 2 days is okay with testing and everything.
2 days you make these bunch.
Yeah. He's preparing cables.
What's he doing?
He's we make it dust proof. So he glues he puts glue around and then he puts what is the name? A black. Where is it? Over it to have it at the end that no dust goes into the machine.
Custom design too?
It looks like it's a custom design. It could be otherwise a 19-inch touch PC. I'm not sure why he prepares it single. This is, for example, interesting. You see what again said. We take care about shielding issues. You could leave it away and it would work almost the same, easily said, but then it wouldn't pass CE. So for sure we take care and rework every panel that it fulfills really all shielding things and so on.
All right.
A lot of handwork. She's testing, so that means on the assembly line, what I told you, each product is tested at least one time in full functionality. Now she makes a calibration. Okay, we make her nervous.
How often does a product need to be calibrated, like by users?
Resistive should be calibrated from, let's say, every several months. So let's say half a year to 9 months. Capacitive SAW infrared normally doesn't have to be calibrated.
Do you calibrate in factory for those, or?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just once and that's it?
Yeah.
All right.
She is also, let's say, they two are now testing the operation system, also with the SD card.
SD card in, test,
Yeah,
and that's it.
right. And she's also testing now our mainboard. That's our standard mainboard. We are really very proud on this one. Probably I just say some words on that. Probably we have later time for a complete product. But this is what we developed together with ASUS. That means really that this is a product which just faytech has. It's exclusively produced for faytech by ASUS. Aeon, as a daughter company of ASUS, has a stripped down product which has not all the connections. And also for sure, what's very important that we have all the chipsets on the back.
Yeah.
Where you just put it on the backside cooling profile,
yeah,
and then get all the heat out. And what we really made special, and that makes it to one, I think, to one of the best solutions right now in the industrial market, is we combined the actual Intel Atom design with an AMD chipset, and that's what really almost nobody did. The Atom core is good, but it had a really bad graphic in the last versions, the N2600 and 2800 D2550. They all have a limited graphic with just 32-bit support and no Windows 8 support. And we heard this, that we integrated an AMD chipset, which has now a really strong power. It's a 7410M chipset with 512 megabytes dedicated RAM. And so this board is from the core very strong, the graphic is very strong. We have a full driver support, 32, 64-bit, Windows 8, Linux, and so on. And then really every connections you can imagine on board. A straddle PCI X1 that you can connect additional cards. That's important for machine steering. And very important, 2 mini PCI slots, one with SIM, so you can 3G, UMTS, 2 gigabit slots. You have a serial which can be changed to 485. RS485 for USB, screwable plug, power plug, HDMI, and then onboard a digital input/output, 3 more COM ports, USB ports. So really everything what somebody can imagine. Internal screwable DC-DC that you can connect to a wide range DC-DC internal. Yeah, easily said that you can make your perfect fitting industrial mainboard to really any application.
So this is a pretty, is it dual x86 PCB?
Yeah. Right.
You're the only one in the world to do something like this.
Oh, the only one I don't want to say, but I just know another company who integrated this chipset, and I think in the industrial world we are the only one who are doing this. Together with ASUS and Aeon, easily said, and it's really a great cooperation. It's for us it's really a luck. I don't want to say it different, that we have this strong cooperation, and that we can use the ASUS resources to integrate in our products and make this industrial proof.
One of the best.
They are the biggest mainboard manufacturer in the world, yeah. And Aeon, what said, is their industrial part, so it's okay. Yeah, I would say that was the company tour of faytech. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have more questions, or we have a sit and some more products? Oh, the engineering.
What's going to happen in the future?
What's happened to the future? That's a good question. The last 3 years we made every product we did the first time, easily said, and for sure we had some problems. We had to make compromise. We had to learn a lot, for sure. And we are right now doing every product we have the second time. So we will see. You saw there the back case. I can later make some more information. So we will have a big jump, easily said, in technology. Easily said, I don't want to make any compromises now anymore in the second version. And this is going to happen. We will be more flexible. I like to be modular. You know, I want to have one case design or one structure which you can use as often as possible. The mainboard you saw, we had before 3-4 mainboards which we use different ones. With this mainboard we now just have one. That means the customer just have to set once the software to this mainboard, And whatever size, whatever touch system, whatever solution, he can always use this mainboard. So we want to be very flexible with the technology we offer for our customers. Easily said, the next big thing I think we don't invent, but we do reliable, good industrial PCs. That's what we are standing for. With a lot of components, like we say, with scanners, printers, webcams. We make a wide voltage range, we make high brightness. And that's where you can expect from us. We want to introduce into the market our own high brightness range, LCDs. That's I'm looking forward. We have our new product range. We go capacity, we go embedded. That's for sure interesting for your companies. We now work on several embedded boards.
What are you going to do in the future with embedded? Like, are you talking about ARM CPUs?
Yes, right.
So what kind of products? What is the difference between a dual x86 product and an ARM product that you might do?
I think that's a complete religion difference.
A religion difference. But you go with both religions. You go with whatever the customer wants, right?
Basically, from my heart, I'm a friend of Linux and open source projects. So I like very much like the Raspberry, the QB board. We are experimenting with them. I really want to make projects with this. Besides, but for sure, what you said, we are going what the customers want. So we make right now an embedded board with Linux, WinCE and Android support for industrial usage. We can have an own short video probably about this, and then otherwise the tour gets too long. And so we broaden our product portfolio. We made this year already 3 patents. Two more should come. So I really want to make some inventions.
So worldwide patents.
Oh, it's yeah.
It's not Shenzhen only patents.
No, it's worldwide patents, this is for sure. I'm pushing that we get more and more people into the technical department, that we get more know-how, and that we can realize better the products customer wants.
What are your patents about?
We have now 4 patents. The 3 we made, I can tell you, it's on our new product. We have a special case structure which we patented. We have then a patent on the very stable stand, and we have a patent on a new back case mold with some special cable linings, and I think that goes too far right now.
So if you increase to double size every year, do you increase the engineering room too every year? Is that how it works? Or is it
we invest mainly in person. So what said, we started February 2010 with 10 people. Now we have 70, and I'm really looking forward next year hopefully to have 150. And for sure I enjoy developing products, and that's what we are doing here. We follow projects of customers, we follow our own ideas, and I think the more people we invest into here, the better we are in the future.